Alright, there we go. Alright, everything should be set. Getting recorded on the mic. Getting recorded on the proper mic? Yes, okay. Right? Yeah, okay. Let's see. October the 5th. Just going straight to bed. Can't do any of the night stuff yet. Alright. I am tired. I don't feel well. Sleep. So what? We had the shadow event was 2 days ago now, so on the 6th. We should get the whole, like, hey, you know, I got events for you kind of deal. So, there we go. Yay, class has ended. On Tuesdays, who do I talk to? The track. Alright, so do I have an Emperor persona with me? Alright, let's see. Temperance, Death, Hierophant, Temperance, Devil, Justus, Fool, Moon, Lovers, Emperor. Okay, good. We got an Emperor. There's a couple things I want to do really quick before we do this, though. One, we can work on getting a helmet, but we have to accept the quest first. And we also can get sushi. So there's a couple of little side quests we can do, since those will now be available. I don't know why I didn't talk to the guy to leave, but... So we're going to do that, and then we'll go talk to, what's his face? The track guy. And we'll get that event nearly done, actually. I think we're on 8 or 9 for him. It's been a minute since I played. I played a little bit the other day, but... So I kind of know what I'm doing overall. Alright, so we'll go to Polonia. So I've had... My mother-in-law was visiting for about 2 weeks. You know, I've complained here and there. But as I've told plenty of people, even with all the complaints I've had here and there, I have really enjoyed seeing her. It's always nice to see her. Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you today? And so, you know, it's always a sad thing when she goes. My daughter misses her. I end up missing her. She is, besides my kids, who connect me to my wife, you know, just by being our kids. So let's see. Bring me an Oatunya Mitsuyo. No, I didn't want to accept that. So this is one of the special weapons again. Sengoku era helm. We want to accept this one. Yes. Alright, so that'll take a little bit. We're almost there with that. These are all stuff we have to do in the next area. Retrieve the 7th old document. Retrieve 2 red armor plates. Retrieve 3 gold rings. So these are all fighting and all that kind of stuff. I'd like to try sushi. So we'll go ahead and accept this one, and this will get us a new weapon for Ken. And there you go. So we can get one of these done already. One of them will take a little bit to do. The Sengoku era helm will take a little bit. That involves talking to the samurai-looking guy out of our teachers a couple of times. But we can get the sushi right now. So we'll go do that real quick before we return to the school. To get the sushi, head to the shrine. There we go. And we're going to actually go and examine the Tori, or the Tora gates. Tora gates are the big red gates. So these are Tora gates. A group of them is called Tori gates. So you want to examine them. It's some Inari sushi. Despite your academic prowess here, I don't ever think of an acceptable way to obtain it. Hey, you there. Why do you have such a solid look on your old face? Or it's called old face. Did something happen? A boy your age should be carefree. What you need is a good meal and some rest, and you'll feel better. Here, have some Inari sushi. And that'll give us our sushi. There. Perfect. Good luck. Cheer up. So you actually do need genius level academics to be able to get this. Any other time, that's not going to happen. You need the genius level academics. So Tori gates are special gates. As you can see, they have a lot of wards and stuff on them. And I think they mean different things depending on where they end up being used. What's over here? There's a sign with information about the holy tree. It is said that the Tokoyono Naganaki Dori perched on this tree when Amaterasu sealed herself in the Amano Iwato. Amaterasu is part of a legend from Japan. I'll talk about that in just one second. So the Amano Iwato is a cave, if I remember correctly. Since the tree grew so large, a torii was later made to serve as a perch. So these were made apparently to serve as a perch for the that bird. And this is supposed to be the holy tree. It's a huge tree. As you can see, it's got a guardian rope and stuff around it. So, coming over here, it said that the Tokoyono Naganaki Dori perched on this tree when Amaterasu sealed herself in the Amano Iwato. I don't know the legend completely offhand. It's not something... I haven't studied too much Japanese mythology. I study a bit here and there, but Amaterasu is a Japanese goddess. Actually, give me 1 second. I might have a book with her in it. 1 sec. Mythologies. Let me just roll my fat ass back. So, when I was in college, I studied mythology and stuff like that as my art course. And I believe one of my classes, we had to get a huge, it's pretty fucking big encyclopedia of mythologies that has a pretty good, even though it doesn't always go in too in depth, it has a pretty good what's it called? Like little encyclopedia entries about some of these things. So let's see, we're looking for Amaterasu, so we'll go to A's. It's broken up by regions, so Asia is actually one of the last ones, but it's just quicker to look in the back here. Let's see, Amasia, that's A-M-A. Amaterasu has lots of pages. 423 is one of the first ones, though. I have always really enjoyed mythology and all that. So I've enjoyed seeing some of the creatures and all that kind of stuff. So 423 is a mention of her. It's not her actual myth. Amaterasu. Okay, so she is the sun goddess of Japanese mythology. She is part of the Shinto pantheon. And her full name is Amaterasu Omikami, which means the august person who makes the heavens shine. And see, let me see if I can find... trying to find it here, 1 sec. I am looking for, so yeah. At one point she did lock herself away in a cave. And that's what they're talking about there, the Amano Iwato. Okay, so she fled when she and her brother got into kind of like a fight. Susanoo Wo. He ended up kind of getting into a battle with his sister in order to take her kingdom from her, and so she hid herself in a cave at one point as Susanoo went on like a rampage, right? He destroyed rice fields, filled in irrigation ditches, caused all kinds of mayhem. And so Amaterasu and her attendants had been weaving, and Susanoo threw a horse or a pony or something like that he had skinned. He threw it through the hall of the weaving temple that they were in. And so she fled and hid herself in a cave. And all the evil gods, which her brother was part of, were delighted because upon hiding herself in the cave, Amaterasu caused the light to go out from the world. The good deities tried to get Amaterasu to come back out because with her would come the light, and the evil gods wouldn't be able to just do what they wanted. She refused for a long time, and there was a cock who sat outside the cave, the crow, trying to get her to come out, right? And that's the Tokoyono Naganaki Dori. That's the crow, or the bird that they're talking about, right? That perched itself on a tree and all this kind of stuff. And basically, Amaterasu got tricked into coming out of the cave, and upon coming out, the sun was reborn or whatever kind of deal. So that is a really brief overview of that story. It's a really cool tale. It's not one, like I said, it's not something I've really studied, so I wish I knew it a little better. But I don't. But I'm going to actually start keeping this book here next to me, so anytime I think of something like this, I can pull it up while we're talking real quick. But yeah, so there are a lot of rich mythologies and all that kind of stuff just tied together in this game through the personas themselves. A lot of different religious figures from Hindu myth, Shinto mythology, Christian mythology. You've got all kinds of stuff, right? So, like, if we just go into the compendium here, it's delicious. Okay, cool. Take it, and we'll get a brush for Ken. It is one of the joke items. Nope. Alright, so let's look at the compendium. So, yeah, there is just a lot of things in here that are just taken from all kinds of mythology. Legion is a reference to Christian mythology, the Legion of Souls and all that kind of, I am Legion, all that kind of stuff. Huapo is Chinese. You've got the Nekomata, which is a Japanese thing. Ganga is Hindu. So, I mean, all kinds of stuff. You've got some, I'm going to kill it. Starts with a C. Not Druidic. I always get Celtic. There is some Celtic mythology run in there. I mean, all kinds of cool stuff. And that was something that when I was playing Persona 5 that I really enjoyed kind of learning. Because, like I said, I played a little bit of 3. I played a little bit of 4. But not much at all, right? So as I played 5 and as I've been going through 3 here, I've been really enjoying seeing the different personas that they pulled out. It tickles my my mythology bone, whatever you want to say. That sounds weird, but it tickles my fancy. That is one of the hobbies that I haven't really dug myself into too much, unfortunately. But even though it is something that I really do enjoy. Alright, so Sengoku era helmet is this guy here, Mr. Ono. He's wearing a fine helm. Oh, it's you, Nin. Did you have a question about my lecture? Hey, what are you staring at? Is it my helm? Could that be it? Is this really happening? Whoa! That's a discerning eye you've got there, boy! Isn't this helm great? Isn't it? That's a historic masterpiece Masumane had since he was young. Mr. Ono's story goes on and on. So, Masamune gave this helm to his vassals before he departed. Such generosity, it's as if he sort of saw his fate. And that's why I couldn't possibly part with it. I could give you something else from my personal collection, though one with no connections to Masumune. Masumune. Tom, you're fucking the name up. If you still want one, you do still want it, right? Come see me again and I'll let you have it. So Masumune is a favorite, is a popular samurai / shogun / warrior kind of deal. He's, there is a blade named after him. The Masamune blade is named after him, oftentimes in games. And I know it is in, what's it called? Castlevania. A lot of the Castlevanias where they let you choose swords and stuff, that'll be one of the blades you can choose, if I remember correctly. So. Alright, oh, shoot. I don't want to leave here. I want to stay here. I need to talk to track team guy. Pardon. But yeah. So, I don't know too much about Masamune beyond the fact that he was, you know, he's very popular. He's a very famous samurai. There's some movies. I'm pretty sure I've seen, like, some shows based around him. Wrong room. I wish I could remember, though. Man. Track team. No track team? Okay. What's going on here? Do 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 do. Where is he? Oh, is this because it's flippity dippity? This might be because it is, what's it called? Studying week. We might be able to run into Mamoru, so maybe we'll go see if we can do that one. Mamoru is star. I don't have a star persona. That's not too important yet. Oh, man. So let's go see if he's even there. So what we'll do is we'll go see if I have a star persona I can purchase. Persona! Let's see. Temperance, Death, Hierophant, Temperance. I want to keep one of the Temperance. It doesn't really matter. So what do I have him? I don't know. I want to keep this guy because I've used it. Might get rid of you. Well, no, he has diorama. That's why I kept him. Maybe we'll get rid of this guy here. I think I had him for the Nullify Fire status. Keep her for her high magic stat. I need a Justice. Don't need a Fool, but I want to keep a hold of him because, I don't know, I like him. Should get rid of him, though. Moon. I could get rid of Moon. But Mabudun is helpful. Lovers I want to keep a hold of. I have the Emperor, Strength. I think I have somebody with Strength. Yeah, that's Yuko. So, I think my best bet is to get rid of this guy. So, we'll dismiss Okaninushi, and we'll see if we can get a star. Alright. Because I don't think we can even start any of these things up yet, so... Da 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 bum ba dum bum ba da ba da ba. So, last time I played, I believe, I don't remember who. Somebody's persona evolved last time we played. What's his face? Akihiko's. His persona evolved. So it's no longer Polyducius, it's someone else. I don't know who. I can't remember. Alright, let's see. I do want to check to see if we have someone from the Star Arcana. So view compendium. Ah, we have Nandi. We'll grab Nandi. We'll grab the cow. This is definitely Hindu. I am curious. Is Nandi in my encyclopedia here? Let's find out. Let us just pull up the ends. Hey, feel like the fonts there. Oh man, don't tell me some of these pages are stuck together. Oh no! There we go. Sorry, that was my leg. And Nandi, really, 390. I heard that, Ace. They all heard it too. You're just a snorting fool. Alright, so Nandi is on page 390. Oh. Nandi, or Nandan, is the milk white bull who is an animal form of Shiva, the great Hindu god. As well as being Shiva's chosen mount, Nandi, how can you have... So, Shiva rides Shiva. Okay. Nandi is a member of his retinue and represents the great god's virility and fertility. That kind of makes sense, I guess. When Shiva took the form of Nataraja, Nandi provided the music for his wild dancing. In the Puranas, Hindu scriptures dating from the 5th century AD, Nandi is invoked as a divinity. He is the son of Surabahi, the divine cow who arose from the churning of the ocean, and Kasyapa, the sage. Nandi looks after all four-legged creatures and stands guard at the four corners of the world. A sculpture of the bull is usually situated at the entrance of temples dedicated to Shiva. Huh, kind of cool. Alright, so, there we go. Like I said, lots of interesting stuff that you can find in these books. Like, Narashima, the man lion. It's a picture. We've got Nagas, which are the half men. I did not know Nagas were Hindu. Huh. Okay. I wonder if that means Lamias are too, then. We're going to find that out real quick. No. They are not. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Sorry, guys. My curiosity got piqued, and so I had to find out what is the truth. All right, so we're going to go to Iwatodai Station. We're going to see if our buddy's there. Yeah, very good resource here. My encyclopedia, the ultimate encyclopedia of mythology. You know, very quick little blurbs, all that kind of stuff. It's really cool. All right, since our buddy wasn't there, we're going to talk to Mamoru. So we're going to hang out with him today. Since you have Nandi, a persona of the Star Arcana, you should get along well. Would you like to hang out with him? Yeah. All right. So this will be our rank 2, which means we have to answer yeah and no problem. Iwatodai Strip Mall. Ramen shop Hagukare. They like going to the ramen shop, apparently. You ate ramen with Mamoru. Why does everyone want to eat ramen with me? Man, this is good stuff. If I had the money, I'd get some for Mom. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that, huh? I get to eat for free here. Not just here, but any restaurant in the whole strip mall. They're all supporting me. I'm the only one who can eat as much as I want, wherever I want. Cool, huh? But I feel kind of bad about taking advantage of their sponsorship, so sometimes I pay the bill anyways. Someday, I'll pay them back for everything I owe. But for now, that was a book hitting the floor from, like, not even a foot up. But for now, I gotta keep letting those restaurant owners spoil me. Someday I'll be famous, and then I'll be the one sponsoring them. Oh. That is not in here. Okay, then. No pressure, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said there wasn't any. But you gotta have some pressure to keep you motivated, right? What matters is how you deal with it. This might be the any automatic one. By the way, who do you consider to be your biggest rival? My biggest rival is myself. Hey, that's deep. I guess when you get down to it, we're all our own worst enemies, right? You know it. Mamoru is pondering something. There isn't really anyone left who I want to compete with. The other guys in the club can't even keep up with me. I guess what I'm looking for is a good challenge. Hey, you should put more effort into the track team. If we work together, we can push each other even further. I have this feeling we can drive each other to the limit. To the limit. Yay! He recognizes us! Yay! Sorry. Alright, so now we're going to be rank 2. Okay, I get it. So we were rank 1, so anything we answered didn't matter. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Star Arcana. Boom, 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 boom. Your power to create personas of the Star Arcana has grown. We'll probably see each other in the between training sessions. Later. I decided to go back to the dorm. Because I have a choice. I decided. Sorry. Hey, look. It's Elizabeth. What's up, Elizabeth? Hello, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you of a change in Tartarus. I believe a path that was blocked is now open. I thought you would like to know. I wish you a safe journey. Alright, so that's that. Hey, look, it's Ken. Oh. Punch him, Akihiko!
You look half dead.
Oh, he doesn't look half alive.
What are you doing here?
Tom's having too much fun with himself.
When Mom died protecting me,
Oh, I feel better.
to this day, it's still on file as an unexplained accident.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's why I wanted to make it clear. I thought that's what she would have. They said he died by some violent crime, right?
Okay.
No one knows the truth. Just like Mom.
That's sometimes the way of the world.
Will be left behind.
Well, that's kind of your fault.
The dead are never coming back. You have to accept that. You're on your own now. I'm not here to drag you back. You can stay in this place until you die if that's what you want. But if you still have the will to fight, then come back and stand on your own 2 feet.
I don't know if I liked how breathy he said, "Come back and stand on your own 2 feet." Whew, let me catch my breath.
I've known it all along. I've just been lying to myself.
At,
was consumed
what,
by
10 years old? Maybe 12? This poor kid's been...
I couldn't face the thought of being alone. But that's exactly what happened.
Punch the wall,
All this
bud.
time, I've just been running away.
Anime punches walls because he's angry. Actually, his name's Ken, Tom, not Anime.
Shinjiro-san, I'll see it through the end.
Ah, his persona has changed too. No longer is it going to be the saw blade guy. It's interesting. Kalanemi, huh? I don't know how I feel about this. I like how it kind of has the Mobius strip and stuff in there. You know, infinity symbol, looks like. You know, which, you know, carries on the whole circular theme from the last one with the saw blade in the middle. It's kind of cool that it has like the energy things in the middle. I don't know. I do like the other one a bit more though. But it's kind of cool that it carried over certain themes.
I'll be okay now, Mom. Goodbye.
Liar. No one's ever okay. Not in persona. You are made to face yourselves many times. Hey, it's a dog.
It's already been a day.
It has.
Yes, it has.
So, where's Akihiko-san?
He said to leave Ken-kun alone, but I don't know. Maybe we should look for him.
Maybe we should.
What's your opinion?
I think we should let him be. He'll come back.
So you agree with Akihiko then?
Yep. Because I'm an asshole. Why hunt down a kid that doesn't want to come
I
back?
can't wait any longer. I'm going right now to...
Bark, bark. Aw, poor Ace. Such a sleepy puppy.
Oh, Cancun!
It's not the other guy who's dead because he got shot. God.
Thank goodness. I was so worried.
Where did I put my eyeglasses?
You were?
Yeah, the only one who wasn't was Nin over there. He's like, hey,
To fight.
fuck, kid.
I won't run off again.
Oh my god, I'm having too much fun playing video games right now.
You sure?
I'm positive.
It's all right. We can trust him.
I might have to go
Don't
for a
make us worry
little
like
bit.
that, okay?
But I'll be back not long after. Probably around 3. I gotta go for a bit because waiting for a package from my son to arrive that I gotta sign for. So we'll play for about another half hour or so, and then I'll be back after that. Thankfully, dinner's easy tonight. Dinner's leftovers. All right, let's head back to bed. I will go back to my room. I am for sure going to be going into Tartarus at some point today. If we don't hit it in this next half hour, I'll be sure to be in Tartarus with when I come back. We'll be getting into it. So we'll be in there for a little while, hunting things down, and I'll be just chatting away.
Hello.
I might talk about a book I've been rereading. I've been rereading a series called Arifureta, Shokugyo de Sakyu, which basically means Arifureta from Commonplace to World's Strongest. It's a bit
Can you
tropey,
believe it's already
but
autumn? It'll be winter before you know
it's
it.
been kind of fun. Hey, Leroy. How you doing, buddy?
You seem tired.
I know. That's what I took a nap for today.
Did something happen?
I lost a friend. Not to me. Fuck him. Nothing happened to me.
I see. You were fortunate it wasn't you.
I know. Thank you. I didn't get shot by
In
someone.
this world, people die every day. Until recently, this was the same to me as the blowing of the wind. But now I see things differently. For the first time, I have a friend.
You know, I wonder if... Alright.
Lately,
I keep pulling this
I'm
book up,
certain of something.
but I'm curious. Is there a Pharos
Spoken of?
in
Some
here?
people refer to it as the fall.
Pharaohs, but not just Pharos. Okay. I was wondering if it wasn't just a made-up thing. Hey, look, it's Amaterasu again. I'm glad you're having a good day. I'm gonna be going offline for about a half hour, because I gotta wait for a package to arrive for my son.
We are kindred spirits, you and I. So why is it that only I can remember?
Remember what?
This is a heart-rending matter.
Okay.
Is my existence something you are unable to accept?
I don't know who you are. I think. But you're making it sound like I should.
Forgive me if I have said anything peculiar today. Perhaps it is the change of seasons. Of course, our friendship remains steadfast.
Yay.
Well, I shall bid you farewell for now. Good night.
I'm glad you're having a good day, Leroy. I pulled up, because I got curious about some stuff going on with some of the characters in there. And about some myths I couldn't remember. I pulled out my big-ass book of mythology and encyclopedia stuff. Like about some of the characters, like Amaterasu. So I got that next to me in case anytime I get curious about another guy, I can be like, oh, let me find him in my book. It's what, like a good 500 some pages? Thou shalt have our blessing. Yay, level 8. I looked up Nandi, the cow, because I was curious about it. Apparently Nandi is also a form of Shiva, but it's also the thing that Shiva rides on. And was also created. Like the Hindu mythology stuff kills me because they'll have a deity who's at times not a deity, and there's other times the son of this and that, and there's also an aspect of this, and very confusing. I'm not even Megadola and Megadola, sine cosine tangenton. What the fuck? Okay, sure. That doesn't work, but okay. Exams start next Tuesday. I'd rather spend time doing experiments. The precise moment when two agents come into contact. Shouldn't that be reagents and not just agents? It's so exciting. Alright, then it's your turn to answer my question today. Oh, fuck. It's Japanese tradition to place some salt next to the entrance of a bar. Wait, we covered this. Okay, new question. Do you know why a matador's capote is red? So, everyone would say to excite the bull, but that's actually incorrect. Bulls are colorblind. The cape is red to excite the audience, if I remember correctly. I know it's not to hide the blood, because then that would be their clothing. So it's got to be this one. Oh, you knew? Well, that's correct. Bulls can't distinguish red from any other color. It is the fluttering of the capote that excites them. Audience, however, becomes very anxious at the red cape. Human reaction to color is very interesting. I know stupid facts. Alright. It is exam week, so there are no students to hang out with that I would normally hang out with at school. Which is why running the Star Arcana is a good thing to run this week. But I do want to go speak to the teacher down here. We're going to speak to the samurai teacher dude. Oh, wait. What? Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. Miss Miyahara, the math teacher, is here muttering to herself. Let's see. I put an average of 2 hours of overtime. Factor in the mean age. Add a little spice here, here, and here. Are you making a cake? According to my extrapolations of next year's salary here, I can expect a 4.17 increase. Huh? If I round up, does that actually get to 5.17? In any case, this is one beautiful equation. Miss Miyahara seems to be calculating her income. Oh, hello there, Ninkun. Did you overhear my calculations? Is not my use of pi in that equation a daring move? Sure, it may not have been strictly necessary, but it's a question of elegance. Do you understand? Wakari Mashitaka! I must have sounded like Miss Terauchi there. We sit close to one another. I assume you're here because you've discovered the beauty of math, right? The beauty of math. Once you master its brilliance, even winning the lottery is a breeze. Calculating probability from all sides and determining the precise collection totals too. If you factor in the profit from saving the money you win, you'll never lose. Not that I've ever bought a ticket. You listen to the secret of falling in love with math. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. You decide to give up for today. Alright, well, with that out of the way, let's go hang out with the track kid again. I remember that at one point a group of scientists actually did use a special machine to compute the winning numbers for like the highest percentage. Like they went through and they by percentages of possible numbers. I think they did 10 lotto tickets, and out of those 10, one of them was a winner, and it was like the one they thought would do the best. So basically they used machines and math to figure out which lotto ticket was going to probably be the winner. They didn't get in trouble, but it is now illegal to do anything like that if you get found out. Very much illegal. I will hang out with you. Sure, let's go. We're going to a beef bowl shop. Whee! Be tight. I had way too much something. Couldn't say coffee because it doesn't affect me this way. I think, but my brain is on like hyperdrive at the moment. All right, this time I'm going all out and ordering extra beef. You're just like the fucking fat kid. You keep taking me to places to eat. You get a lot for your money here. It's been a long time since I was able to spring for extra beef. Think maybe I should buy some for them too? Who do you mean? My siblings. I mean, I've got 4 of them. Our apartment's pretty small though, so we have to pack them deep. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Whew. Okay. Sounds like fun. Yeah, there's never a dull moment. You want to come over sometime? Might be fun as long as the floor doesn't collapse. But you know, back then it was a lot more... He fell silent. You probably don't know this, but my father died 5 years ago. I guess his car fell off a cliff. I'm not fishing for sympathy or anything, I just thought you should know. Told you about his family situation. It seems like it's still troubling him. Your relationship is stronger now. Okay. This is weird. A mysterious voice rings in your head. Because the thing are not proper. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Star Arcana. Who wants to be a famous person? Arrival, reach level 3. Oops, running late. I think the preschool is going to be letting out soon. See you later, then. He jogged off. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Hi, Koromaru. Thanks for welcoming me home. I feel better. Okay. Alright, let's head back to the room and we'll go to sleep. I am going to go back to my room. And I am going to go to the bed. Because sleep. Be that way. Classes ended. Again. Basically, I'm going to be following the same thing for the most part during examination prep week. Go and talk to the teachers and go hang out with Mamoru. I think it's funny that someone said, he! Like, he who? He was a person. Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. Miss Owanushi, the science teacher, is here muttering to herself. The main ingredients are D-glucose erythritol, saccharine sodium. These are all sweeteners. Ah, Nin. Take a look at this. Received the mind supplement. Ordered a bag of sand through the mail the other day and it came with this supplement. Take this to boost your brain power. I can't believe they make such claims with an ingredient list like this. See for yourself, the active ingredients in this are all sweeteners. At the very end, it lists DHA, but that just means there's only the traces amounts of it. I know it's free, but what a joke. Maybe I'm in the wrong line of work. You can take it if you'd like, Spin, though the best it'll do is give a placebo effect. The food they serve at Wakatsu is much better than that. It's made with loads of fish eyes, a prime source of DHA. Fish eyes? It's not my thing, though. Speaking of DHA, did you know that the full term is... Okay, here we go. Get my mouth ready here. Docosahexaenoic acid. Yeah, I got it. You see, it's... I learned about docosahexaenoic acid. I probably killed it that time without it being in front of me. Oh, man. Alright, cool. Alright, let's go hang out with that kid again. Mamoru. Sounds like the name you would hear in a Japanese drama, like with Godzilla coming down and they're trying to find the kid that's hiding somewhere. Mamoru! Godzilla is coming! That was wrong of me. I'm sorry. Not really. I actually really enjoyed the very first Godzilla movie. It was pretty good. For an older film, like what, 1970s? When was the first Godzilla film put together here? Let's see. Godzilla original release date. No, not the 2004. 1954. God damn, I was off by 20 years. Wow. 1950s? Really? I love that movie, though. Stupidly enough, I actually do enjoy it. What's up, Nin? Want to grab some chow? I do. How'd you know? I want to hang out with you. Let's go to a ramen shop and eat some salty food. Iwatodai Strip Mall Ramen Shop, Hagukare. Hung out with Mamoru for a while. The bond between you seems to be growing. Become stronger soon. It's getting dark out. Decided to go back to the dorm. Yeah, I'm going to be freaking up Mamoru's thing here, apparently. Because they have the wrong answers in the thing. And it makes terrible. It's just terrible. We have exams. So have you been studying? Of course I have. Really? Yes. You are falling behind, Yukari. For I have been studying. Alright, I will go back to my room. Actually, you know what? Now we'll go back to the room. We'll get most of this day's done, and then at this is actually when I'm going to start up going to Tartarus. So what I'll do is, so I don't get stuck up in Tartarus. We'll go through the day, and when it gets to the dark hour and we go to Tartarus, I'll save at Tartarus, and then I'll come back, like I said, about 3:30ish. I should be back at the latest, I'm hoping, because that's when the stuff's supposed to get here is by then, and play some more. I really want to play this game now that I have the time to play it without having to do other stuff. Whenever we complete an operation, the number of apathy syndrome cases usually decreases. Not this time, however, it's actually increasing. There's only one shadow left. It must be apprehensive. Who knows? Yes, there are so many things we don't know. In any event, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be here, so thank you. You're welcome. It's always nice to have a thank you. Alright. Did you write that down? You'd better write this down. I'm going to erase it. Still writing? Hurry up! What are you doing? Texting each other or something? Exams start next Tuesday. We don't have time to waste. Let's move on to the next sample problem. I feel tired. Close your eyes for a few minutes. Let's go to sleep. Drifts away. Start to feel better. Yes, I'm great. I feel great. Oh, yay. Class has ended. Then, running down the stairs, running to the school. And you do like... No, you can't. Okay. Serpentine. Whee. Roundabout. Take the second exit off the roundabout. The other day when I was taking my mother-in-law somewhere, I can't even remember where we were going anymore. It was like an hour plus drive away. And we had like a 4-mile stretch. I had a freaking roundabouts through it like you wouldn't believe. I did not understand why there's so many roundabouts one after the other. Mr. Ono seems to have stepped out. Mr. Ikoda, the classical lit teacher, is here muttering to himself. Did Miss Toriumi go home already? The teacher's log is a mess. If she's such an expert on usage, what's with the syntax? And these weird symbols to the side, is this some kind of face? Won't she ever grow up? So this is another clue as to the fact that Miss Toriyama was the person we were speaking to during the Hermit social link thing, you know, the computer person. Nin, why did you speak up sooner? Don't think that people will lead you around by the hand once you're out in the real world. So, what do you want? Miss Toriumi seems to have left her share of unfinished work behind. It must be a severe impediment to your education, having a teacher like her in charge of your class. You'll never guess what she said during the teachers' conference just the other day. I think that I believe what you are saying isn't wrong. What's with that? I can't make heads or tails of syntax that tortured. It's because of teachers like her, I can hardly blame you youngsters for your grammar, can I? Now listen to me carefully. To begin with, correct Japanese is... Yay! Lectured. Mr. Ono doesn't seem to be returning. Decided to leave... Shut him up and run away! Run away! Run this way! Alright, let's go meet with Mamoru. And that'll set us in the dorm. We'll go to the dark hour place. We'll save there. I'll be... Hey, Deka! I'm actually going to be going shortly for just a little bit. I've got to be downstairs to wait for a package to show up between 3 and 3:30. So I'll be downstairs for about a half hour or so. But I'll come back and play some more later. Probably around 3:30. What's up, Vin? Want to grab some chow? Yes, I do. Let's get this going. Yay! I do, but I will probably just log off and reschedule a stream, kind of deal. I am working on it. I've got the track team's almost done. A couple of them are almost done, but you and Mamoru ate Takoyaki together. Ha-ha! Shoveling Takoyaki into his mouth. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, these are not proper. Mamoru. Persona 3. I do too. The octopus with the handguns and a wine glass, yeah. It tickled my fancy when I finally caught it. Alright, let's see here. Okay, so... Alright, so either one of these is good. Enjoy your food. Oh, I'm sorry, I tend to eat kind of fast. I guess it's a bad habit. Yay, he seems embarrassed. When I'm with my siblings, they just polish off the side dishes. That was pretty fast compared to my record. Anyways, Nin, I think I'm going to enter the regional meet. There's going to be a coach there from a big athletic college. You know what that means? If I do well enough, I might get a scholarship nod. Huh. Okay. So, sounds like a good plan. It's the one I want. I know, right? And I don't have to quit the track team. He seems happy. I had pretty much given up on going to college. We really didn't have the money. So then I hear about a chance at a scholarship. Do you see now why it's such a big deal? If I win, I might be able to go to college after all. I bet my mother would be really relieved. Yeah, this just sounds like the wrong one to begin with. Yeah, I bet she would be. Yeah, you're right. I feel more relaxed when we're talking like this. I really wish my dad was still alive. If he was still around, my brothers wouldn't have to worry about whether or not they'd get to eat every day. Well, complaining isn't going to accomplish anything. I'll just have to hope for that recommendation. Oh, damn. All right. Boom, 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 boom. I like this music, sorry. Though it's kind of fun when you get the church-style music and when you complete a arcana. Alright, so that'll get us to rank 4. Power to create personas of the Star Arcana has grown. Whoops, the sale on chicken is almost up and I'm supposed to cook tonight. Later. Yay, go to the supermarket. Decide to return to the dorm. Yeah, so I'll show you where my social links are at right now. Yes, I know. We'll go to Tartarus tonight, actually. Social links. I've got actually... The Magician, Emperor, Hierophant are all maxed out. I started Yukari. Track Team's getting there. Justice is getting there. Hermit's maxed. Strength is getting there. I got the Hangman maxed out. That's automatic. Transfer Student's done. Devil's done. Once I get Strength up one more, I can start the next night one, which is the Monk. And that'll be the last one at night. Got the Moon out of the way. And he's getting there too, so... I have notes. Like I said, I've got my notes that I did set up. I've got my... I planned out when to hang out with people. Yeah, that's kind of like... because it's exam week, I can't hang out with most of my social links because they're all studying for exams. But that lets me start doing stuff like getting Mamoru running. So that's why he's already at rank 4 when I just started him, I think, this week. So, in the game. Well, Yukari and Fuka, I'm actually supposed to be doing. I'm going to be starting on Friday. So, I think the only other one is Mitsuru. It's the only other team member social length. Let me double check here. So, Fuka and Yukari is what I'm starting now. And then Aegis has to wait because she's not available for a while. And so I think the only one besides that is Mitsuru. So... Yeah, well, in FES, most of the guys... Yeah, yep. He's dead. He died. I knew it was supposed to be like... You're supposed to feel something for when he dies, but honestly, it's kind of like, eh. You don't really get a chance to know that character at all. They pretty much introduce him and then they kill him. So... Alright, well, I gotta go anyway, so that'll be... that'll be in just a second here, because it's just about 3 o'clock here, so I'm gonna actually go for a half hour. I'm gonna reschedule a stream. After I go, let me run to Tartarus so I can get that started, but... Run to Tartarus and save. We'll go to Tartarus. I'm waiting for a package. Nothing all that fun. I'm waiting for my son ship something to here because his girlfriend's going to stay at our house for a little while while her mom and sisters and all that are moving. So she's going to stay here instead. So I got to go downstairs, wait for a package. I'm going to save this. And there. So when I come back, I'll be in Tartarus. I'll be grinding it out in Tartarus and finishing side quest stuff. So Thunder Call's gonna have to wait until I get the track team thing done. Okay. right, so yeah, the last one, what was it, 23, I think, was where, this is 24? Yeah, 24. If you want to see my reaction to the thing with the guy, it'll be 24, so. All right, I'll see you all later. I'll be back. Be good. All that fun stuff. Bye.